You've been waiting, watching everybody else move forward while you feel stuck in place. Doors closing, calls not coming, dreams delayed. You ask yourself, why is it taking so long for me? Let me tell you something that might save your life. Your delay is not your denial. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. Just because they overlooked you doesn't mean you're invisible. Just because they left you out doesn't mean you don't belong. See, some of the greatest things in life take time. Pressure, process. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. You think God forgot you? You think life skipped over you? No. You're being hidden for the right moment, for the right stage, for the right impact. So don't confuse waiting with wasted. Don't confuse quiet with quit. Your time is coming, and when it does, everything you suffered through will make sense. Don't walk away. Don't tap out. Don't lose your fire now. This delay is your making of story. And if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. You ever feel like you're doing everything right, but life keeps giving you everything wrong? You show up, you pray, you grind, you sacrifice, but nothing moves. You watch everybody else blow up. People with half your talent, half your hunger, half your pain. And you're sitting there like, what else do I have to give? Why not me? What am I doing wrong? Let me hit you with the truth. Just because it's not happening on your timeline doesn't mean it's not happening at all. Your journey is yours. And the delay is not a sign to quit. It's a call to go deeper. Because here's what nobody wants to admit. Sometimes you're not ready. Sometimes your character hasn't caught up to your calling. Sometimes you're asking for blessings you don't have the foundation to hold. And if it came too soon, it would crush you. That spotlight you want, it would expose what's still unhealed. That platform you crave, it would collapse under the weight of your impatience. So this season you're in right now, this silence, this struggle, it's not killing you. It's building you. Building the mindset. Building the discipline. Building the endurance. Because the blessing you're waiting for, it requires a stronger version of you. Not just a louder one. Not just a busier one. But a wiser one. A rooted one. A resilient one. So stop comparing your chapter 2 to their chapter 20. Stop scrolling through somebody else's highlight reel while you sit in the middle of your becoming. You're not behind. You're being forged. And what's being built in the dark will shine bright in the light. So yeah, it hurts. It's lonely. It feels unfair. But when that door opens, when that moment comes, you'll be ready. Because this delay is not a curse. It's a classroom. And the ones who win are the ones who don't drop out. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who had a dream. Big dream. He wanted to speak, inspire, lead. But every time he tried to step up, life stepped on him. He applied to college, got denied. He tried to get a job, no callbacks. He trained for years, sacrificed sleep, poured his soul into the work, and still nothing. People said, maybe it's not for you. Maybe you should be realistic. Maybe you're not good enough. But deep down, he knew. Something inside him said, I'm not done yet. I was made for more. So he kept working in the dark, kept speaking to empty rooms, kept posting when nobody was watching, kept building when nobody cared. And then one day, boom, that one post went viral. That one moment changed everything. The world finally saw what he had always known, not because he was lucky, but because he was ready. That young man's name, you know him today. Maybe it's Eric Thomas. Maybe it's someone you follow online. Maybe it's you in the making. Because listen, every story you admire, every success you clap for, had a season of silence, a season of doubt, a season of delay. But they didn't quit. They didn't fold. They stayed planted, and in time, they bloomed. You don't get the crown without the cross. You don't get the spotlight without the shadows. You don't get the reward without the wait. So if you're in that silent season, where it feels like nobody sees you, hears you, or believes in you, good. Because when you rise, it won't be hype. It won't be fake. It'll be the result of blood, sweat, pain, and unshakable faith. Here's where everything changes. This is where the tears start to dry. This is where you stop asking, why me? And start declaring, try me. Because now you understand. You weren't being ignored. You were being instructed. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. That silence, it was sacred. That delay, it was divine. See, you don't just stumble into greatness. You don't just wake up disciplined. You don't just become unbreakable overnight. You have to earn it. And that's what this delay has been doing all along. Building the kind of strength that doesn't show up in highlight reels. The kind of faith that doesn't shake when the storm hits. The kind of focus that can't be distracted by likes, follows, or applause. This is where you realize the delay didn't disqualify you. It qualified you. Every no was shaping your yes. Every door that closed was pushing you toward the one that would open. Every moment that felt like a setback was a setup for your comeback. And now you're different, stronger, sharper, wiser, humbled, hungry. You're not chasing the spotlight. You're becoming the flame. You've stopped waiting for permission. You've stopped begging for approval. Now you move with purpose. Now you speak with power. Now you rise with vision. Because here's the truth. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need a decision. And the moment you stop saying, why is this happening to me? And start saying, what is this building in me? That's the moment you take your power back. Stop waiting for someone to hand you a moment. Stop sitting around hoping someone saves you. This is your life. This is your time. Nobody's coming to push you. Nobody's coming to believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So get up, stand up, step into the fight. I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm here to wake you up, to call you out, to call you forward. You say you're tired? Good. Use that pain as fuel. You say nobody sees you? Perfect. That means nobody's watching when you're putting in the work. So when you show up fully, they won't know what hit them. You keep asking for results. But let me ask you something. Are you still preparing even when it looks like nothing's happening? Are you still praying with passion when it feels like no one's listening? Are you still building even when the world gives you silence? Because the ones who win aren't always the most talented. They're the most committed, the most disciplined, the most dangerous when it's quiet. So here's the challenge. Show up like it's already yours. Train like the opportunity is already on its way. Grind like your future is depending on every move you make, because it is. No more excuses. No more pity parties. No more waiting for the right time. The right time is when you decide. You don't need another sign. You don't need another motivational quote. You need to move. Right now. Because every second you waste doubting yourself is a second you could have used becoming unstoppable. This is the moment you rise. Not someday. Now. Because everything you've been through, every tear, every sleepless night, Every failure that almost broke you. It didn't stop you. It shaped you. You're still here, still breathing, still fighting. And now, you're more dangerous than ever. Why? Because you understand what most never will. The storm wasn't sent to destroy you. It was sent to reveal you, to strip away who you were, so you could become who you were born to be. You're not waiting anymore. You're walking in power. You're not doubting your worth. You're declaring your vision. From this day forward, you don't shrink for anyone. You don't apologize for your fire. You don't downplay your calling. You speak like it's already yours. You move like the delay was a setup for dominance. You believe like the blessing is already on the way, because it is. This is not the end of your story. It's the rise of your chapter. So lift your head, fix your crown, square your shoulders, and walk like you already know the outcome. You're not broken. You're becoming. You're not delayed. You're being developed. And when that door finally opens, when the world finally sees what was hidden, you won't need to prove anything, because you'll know the wait wasn't a waste. It was your weapon. This is your rise. This is your time. Let's go.